Hi, my name is Ola and welcome to Cherry Pick Your Life channel and community where we talk about how to have everything in life, no compromise. And as you know, specifically what we are like talking in Cherry Pick Your Life is money. Money, 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 money. And I would suggest you to say this word loud many, many times and hear how it resonates with your body. Is it resonates in a good way? Is it resonates with some sort of fear? Does it resonate with some discomfort? Just feel it. Don't make any judgment. Just notice that. Yes, we like to talk about money. And we like to talk about money because money gives power. And specifically, the mission of Cherry Pick Your Life is to empower wellpreneurs, to empower the people who do their business with their heart, who live their purpose, and to marry their businesses with the financial abundance. Exactly that's what they wanted. I shared you my personal story. My personal story was that from very early years, I wanted to be successful. And for me, success was financial success, as for many other people at that age and at that time. And I became a lawyer, I got a qualification, I made an excellent career. I was running a big office of the 60, 70 lawyers. The law firm was very successful. My income was 7-digit number income per year. So it was all good. And I don't regret this. There was at some point of time I retired, and one of the reasons I retired, there was one part of me, and this is discovery part. This is, you can call it divine, you can call it higher self, you can call it you can call it universal part of us, is the part which links us with the universe, which looks for the deeper meaning of things, of how we can impact the world, how we can improve the world around us. And this part of me obviously was not demanded, was not needed in a traditional business. And this part I start looking after when I got retired and I got my hypnotherapy qualification. I have a hypnotherapy clinic which is called the Cherry Pick Your Life, and which deals with the particular issues of wealth and abundance. And then I realized, but it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be some other world which gives us money and we feel comfortable, and then we move into the other world, and in this world we're just impacting world, and okay, we earn some money. We should really merge these worlds. It shouldn't be that people with the money, we say, oh, okay, they've got money, look at them, they are not spiritual. And this spiritual part, of course, they're spiritual. It's like, okay, they just can't, they meet their ends, and they live, they can handle the things, they can live up to a certain standard, but obviously this type of area does not bring in money, which is not true. It is not true. There is a lot of things about money which are not true. Not even close to truth. And I think it starts with the fact that maybe even in the religion of Jesus, that he didn't like rich people. He was kind of always put them under scrutiny. I think it starts with that. I don't want to go into that subject. I think there might be other people who are more equipped and do that, but I just wanted to say that it is not true. And what we need, what the world needs people who do their business, who do their professional activity with their whole heart. The world needs these people to be financially abundant and to be powerful. So that is our mission here, to marry this and to have more people coming with the complete sense of financial abundance. Okay, let's move into that. and let's start this dialogue. And I really, I really want that to be dialogue, to be sharing, to be exchanging inspirational stories. So where does all start from? It starts from your why. Yes, it does start with your why. Why you do what you do. And how this is linked with a financial abundance. It is linked with a financial abundance in the following way. The moment you answer this question, and let me just make one note here. You answer this question not in a way that will be accepted and liked by others. So it's like, yes, I want to help other people. But you answer this question in your own way. I do it, or I want to do it because. And everything inside you resonates with that. Because the moment you answer this question under the universal laws, it means that somebody else above you needs that. So why this is important? It is important to first understand it rationally, and then we can try to deepen this further. Many of the things we don't do and we procrastinate or we fear is because once we decide to do something, and if we didn't do this process thoroughly, if we didn't really dig into that, and we answered our why just because I think it's kind of accepted in a society, oh, that's nice what you do. Like, okay, I'm a fashion designer, and then I go to my girls and say, girls, I'm a fashion designer. I say, oh my God, sweetie, this is so hard, this is so nice, and they would like it. But is it really yours? Or I'm a beautician, or I'm a coach. Is it really yours? Whatever it is, maybe it is yours, but maybe it's another aspect of that. But once you answer that, and everything in you resonates with that, it means that somebody above you wants that to happen. So this is why this stage shall not be missed. And even if you answer this question, and even if you start earning money this path, I would still encourage you to go back and to ask these questions, or to validate this question as of today and say, is it really my why? Because why may change too. So if you want to kind of to challenge your why, but you already think you have answered, or if you don't know your why, you think, oh, is it really mine? There are two things how I would suggest to do it. First, I normally start with numerology. Really, yes, numerology. Numerology is the ancient wisdom tradition. It is based on Greek tradition, and it is a certain way of using the numbers and attributing the numbers to your name, to your birthday date, to your year of birth, which give you the soul number, which give you destiny number, which give you a life number. And all of these numbers are very, very helpful. Very helpful in what particular respect? Because they kind of helping us to break through this mask and this veil that we are putting on us, or expectations of our parents or of our partners. For example, my partner, because I have quite a large following on Instagram. Also, I'm not dreaming to become an Instagram blogger or Instagram influencer. For me, it's a tool to convey what I think is right for me. But I remember at some point of time, my partner said, "Oh, darling, but you can be an Instagram blogger." But it's not me. It's somebody else who is putting on us their expectations, their ideas, Sometimes it starts with parents, then it goes to our partners, then it goes to our friends, then it goes to our children. So we need to clear that and find it. What is yours? And I shared with you, you don't need any therapist. You can look at the Google. I think there are sites that you can so easily, you can set your numbers and they will calculate your numerology numbers. And it's a really ancient wisdom tradition. And so far, I was finding it so accurate in my case, in the cases of others, where even sometimes persons so believe that it is like that, like this, and when they read it and say, oh my God, I now recognized where I was trying to compromise of what is truly me. So find it there, sink into that, live with that, ask your questions, ask yourself questions, and trust your why is needed by universe, by divine here. Your specific why. Once you kind of find it, maybe you validated your why. For example, you look at that and you say, yes, I'm still like what I do. And, oh, I just like what I do. I have no question on that. I enjoy it so much. Or maybe you answered with that and say, yes, this is a direction I want to go, but maybe I go that direction, or I blend some other directions. I will not repeat somebody else's path, but I will kind of merge it with something. Once you've gone through that, then the next stage is how we can step up in your confidence that this is what is needed for the universe, not for you. What is the difference here and why I'm kind of so picky on this? Because if you don't have this confidence, and even if you find your why and you move out into the world and you don't have this confidence, this is where you would start to experience pushback. Where you would start all these good wishes, who you would share your plans, they would say, oh, but you know, it's very competitive. Oh no, it's so difficult now. You have to invest a lot. Oh, you don't know what's going to happen. Everything is unknown, it's uncertain. There are risks everywhere. You can also lose, you may not succeed. You see what is happening. Many of these people would share with you kind of in a way to protect you, but it's not. And if you don't have this confidence inside you, you will be like a flugger. You may be overwhelmed, you will be overdoing things, you will try to do this and this and these things, and you will suddenly not enjoy the process, and you will feel fear. What if I don't succeed? What if I fail here? What's gonna happen? They're gonna judge me. I'm gonna judge myself. How I will look in my children's eyes. How I will look at my partner's eyes. This is because you don't have this confidence. So how we can get this confidence? And this is where hypnotherapy comes. And it is not really that you're not a confident person. Some people say, yes, I have to work on my self-confidence. It's a little more. It is trust in the universe. And I will try to find somewhere in the notes who said it first. It's not my story, but I will repeat this story. It was said by one very interesting man, and I will come up with the with the notes or in the comments to this video. I will find his name. A remarkable individual, a healer too. And he said once a story which I really like, and I think every healer, every coach, every therapist present here, and not only them, but also the people who are helping therapists and the others who are just generally involved in entrepreneurs. entrepreneurship, or I don't know, food nutritionists, the doctors, bloggers, generally people in large who have this well-being in their mind. They should know this story. They should keep it in mind. So the story is that once the Zag, the name of the character, he's a tractor driver, and he's driving the truck and I think cutting the crops. And then he hears the voice of the God. Zag, I want you to start healing. And he says, what? God wants me to start healing? I've never done it. And he continued to cut the crops. And the God continues, Zag, I told you, I want you to start healing. And the Zag is, I'm not a healer. I cannot do healing. He said, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, I want you to become a healer. Okay, Zag follows the God. He goes to the church. He's trying to learn certain things, how do that. And then finally his time to heal comes. And the woman comes, sick woman comes in the church. And the moment he lay his hands over her, she dropped dead. And next thing, Zag is continuing his track because he is depressed. He's feeling low. He's feeling so disappointed in himself. He's judging himself so strongly. And again, he hears the voice of the God. Zag, I want you to do healing work. And Zag said, what? Look what happened. I'm not a healer. Look what happened. I was just touched this woman and she dropped dead. And then the God tells him, Zag, I want you to do healing work. I want you to lay your hands, and the rest of the work I will do. So this is a fascinating story, that lay your hands and I do the work. Lay your hands, I do the work, says to him the God. Again, sink into that. This is the essence of this confidence. If you answered your why and you understand why you want what you want to do, it is the God or the divine or the universe or higher self of you wants you to do that. And your task is lay the hands. So what does it mean? It means that you don't take responsibility. You don't take responsibility for any of the things you are doing, for your failures and for your successes too. You lay the hands, or you set up the business, or you do what you do, and you don't claim neither success nor failure. You look at that again and you say, I laid my hands. Whether this is developing a marketing plan, whether this is going into communicating with your inspirational people, you lay the hands. You follow this impulse. You lay the hands and you let the work to be done by the divine, by the universe. So how to step on this confidence and to feel that way, and to feel that, okay, I just have to lay down my hands and the rest will happen. That, of course, is our inner work. And this inner work can be done through the guided visualization, it can be done through meditation, it can be done through hypnosis. Because oftentimes there is a block in this confidence. It lays in something. Maybe we are not good enough, maybe we are not worthy, or maybe we are not gifted, maybe we have no talent. something there that's blocking that from the explosion, and we need to take it away. And once we've gone through this process, once we've gone through this transformation from your why to confidence, that should give us a feeling of safety. Again, let me tell you, safety. A lot of the money things, they are linked with feeling safe. If you're not feeling safe, oftentimes you have a challenging relationship with the money, and vice versa. When you feel safe, you have a more comforting relationship, comfortable relationship with the money. So again, welcome to Cherry Pick Your Life channel and community, where we talk about how to make the best choices, no compromise, and how to have it all. I'm Ola, and see you soon.